Hello guys, how are you all? I hope you're all doing well. Like any ordinary day, I hope you're doing well. Okay, despite the disaster that we are facing at this present time. So before I started this video, I was praying and I prayed for all of you, those who are tuned into this channel and those who are not also. So I guess this is a time that we pray for each other and hold each other's hand, and let us just make the most of this particular times like this, to reflect a little more, pray a little bit more, and to set aside our differences, I guess, because during times like this, when disasters strike, from my experience, that is when we realize that humbly we are not in control. Okay, we are not invincible, and now is the time to trust a higher power. So there. Well, I've been making this video. I've had around 3 tries already, and I just couldn't get it. By the way, it's not a crime to smile or to laugh at this time. You need laughter. Laughter is the best medicine, and no one says that you have to be solemn at this time. Okay, so you have to tune into the news so that you know what to do, or sometimes you have to not watch the news too much if you're starting to panic about it. There, so my present circumstance is that my son and I are wrapping up a school year, so I'm hoping that I could make more videos so that I could try to walk hand in hand with you, um, to give some insight in one way or another in any way that I could. Okay, so there. By the way, if you would like to share these videos, please feel free to do so. I would appreciate it. I would just like to help others somehow relax at this time. So there, it's just our mission. Anyway, thank you for clicking on this video again. So this video would be entitled COVID-19, COVID Calm, COVID Calm. Okay, clearing your head. I've had a few realizations, and I'm going to make a series of them in here. And the first realization, the first realization that I had, as I told you, it's not a crime to smile or to laugh. Okay, so start smiling and laughing and just just trust. Okay, clearing your head. The first realization that I had about this is, don't you think it's so ironic that this disease that is spreading all over the world is called the coronavirus? Corona, a crown that is placed on the head. So it has every malicious potential to mess with your head. Okay, I know that this can be like a cloud hovering above you and that you couldn't shake it off. You keep on thinking about it, and for some of us, if we cannot control panicking about it or being worried about it, we make it more difficult for ourselves. So in line with the name of this virus, which is the coronavirus, my advice, guys, is to not let it get into your head. Don't let the virus creep into your head. I don't know if this was just accidental, or I just find it ironic that it is a corona virus. It can mess with your mind. Okay, and now what happens if we are worrying? Throughout time, the I'm sorry to say the word killer. I know we are all kind of sensitive about the word, but across time, the all-time number one killer has not been this. It has been stress. And how do you get stressed? It's it's from putting all of these thoughts into your mind, and then your body cannot cope with it, and your organs function abnormally. So it's that. Okay, so it's so um this is how I'm pointing out that it is important also sometimes to just forget about it. If you have to turn off the news for a while, turn off the news for a while, because right now, in line with the other, what I mentioned in the other video, we need to toughen up when you're, well, we need to toughen up. And I don't think it's a coincidence that, well, the videos have been linked to one another. We need to toughen up, and we need to take care of ourselves most of all. And for some of us who are responsible, for example, our kids, and for seniors, if there are seniors living with you, and stuff like that, then it is really important that let's keep level-headed about this. I guess that is where faith would kick in. Okay, we could pray all we want, and we could, well, probably evangelize all we want, but when the first test comes, you panic and you worry, and it's normal. Okay, it's normal for all of these things to surface, but try to find your peace in between. Because, well, for example, if you can't even sleep anymore because you are thinking so much about it, and then you wake up and you're still thinking about it, when do you stop thinking about it? It's just like when your phone keeps on, you keep on using your phone, and it gets low bat and it gets dead bat. What do? You recharge it. So we need to recharge ourselves. So we need to clear our heads also. And besides, like I am pointing out in this video, that this is a virus that could corrupt our minds. Then we have to make sure that it doesn't do that. Okay, I don't know if it could be subconscious that this was designed to mess with our minds. And if it messes with our minds, we bug down. Okay, so guys, so it's important to take a break from it from time to time. And besides, aside from stress being the number one killer also, um we know that love is the greatest frequency, and laughter is the best medicine. So these lines have not been passed from generation to generation just so they would just stay there, and they would just be painted on the walls and be nice to read and stuff. This is the time when we have to look back and think of what we know and apply it to our situation. Okay, love is the greatest frequency. So if you could build your immune system just by showing love, or feeling love, or laughing, then you could help yourself. Okay, these too shall pass. Fear, on the other hand, is the lowest frequency. So if it is the lowest frequency, it could weaken your immune system. There's a physical manifestation for all of these. Okay, anything that you put into your mind has a physical manifestation. Okay, and then you start panicking, and then you start to be low bat and dead bat, and it would be so ironic, guys, that after this we wouldn't even be infected with the coronavirus, but that we back down from different kinds of illnesses that we sort of throw on ourselves. Okay, so there. So, well, um well, I hope we could just take time to not think about it and not panic about it. Okay, so that, try to keep calm. You might say, well, it's not that easy. Well, it's not that. It might not be that easy, but it is imperative that you keep calm. Okay, because you cannot die of a heart attack, and you cannot die out of high blood pressure, or any other diseases apart from the coronavirus. Okay, so there. Okay, so for now, I guess that's all I have. I still am intending to make videos short, so that, well, just like nuggets of insight and helpful tips for you guys. Okay, so if you're thinking about it now, don't. Just shove it away. Not now. Okay, not for the next 5 minutes, not for the next 10 minutes, not while I'm sleeping. Okay. And then if well, as what I've been talking about in my other videos also about fear, you could choose what you can think about. um just hold on to faith and continue to love, because this virus is just like a big monster, a monster of fear that you might think is nearing you when it's not. Okay. There, just keep strong and take one day at a time. Okay, I'll see you guys again soon in another video. So God bless you all, you and your families and your loved ones. Hopefully after all this is over, we could go see our loved ones and there. Okay, so before I keep on going here, I think I have to reserve other stuff for some other videos. Okay, guys. God bless. I'm here for you and take care. So this is just me, Alvie, saying find your strength, find your peace, and stay with God. Okay, and be gentle with yourselves.